Alright guys, we are back with round 3 Edison format, but first I'm going to do a special promotion for this big Edison tournament hosted by my sponsor, Epik Cards and Games. On Saturday, November 8th at 2 p.m. It's a $30 entry fee. The address is right there, 734 East Pipeline Road, Hurst, Texas. First place gets a Steam Deck, second place gets a mod played Ultra Kel Sorcerer, third place a dual terminal lightly played Bryonic, fourth place lightly played Ultimate Miracle Fusion, so I hope to see some of you guys there. I'm going to be filming this tournament like I did the previous big Edison tournament. All right, so let's get started. Round 3, we got the Sheriff Lowe's playing his signature Machina QuickDraw deck versus two-time YCS champion Cam the Man Neal playing Nitro Vayu. I believe both these guys are 2-0. Now, both these guys are on my team in War League this season, so if you guys want to watch their matches, please consider joining our members only, $2.99 a month. And all right, so Lowe's went first. Gear frame, one back row, pass to Cam. Now, Cam is also fresh off. Well, this tournament was a week ago, but by the time this video goes up, Cam actually made top 8 of Deck Devastators 9 with this deck. He went, what, 7-1 in Swiss and then lost in top 8 to the Quick Draw player who got top 4. So I was rooting for Cam, hoping it's... So I'm impressed with this deck. All right. Cam MST's a bottom. And Cam and Christian Urena, another one. How many YCS wins does Christian have? 6. They're big. They prefer this version of Vayu Turbo from me having talked to them. So maybe this is the better version. We'll see. All right. Does Cam have Icarus? So he attacks into Dandelion. Lowe's gets 2 tokens. Now Cam sets 2 more. Passes to the Sheriff. And here comes Trap Dust. So Lowe's hand is Titanium. Okay, Titanium alone. So actually, I'm keeping track of how many times Lowe's draws Titanium. So that's one. Let me see, where do I have the list? So he chooses the Fortress. So he leaves him with what? Gores, Titanium. I have it written down somewhere. Oh yeah, it's right here. So 5-1. So he tributes both tokens for Titanium. And now Cam upstarts. So looks like he chose not to attack. Cam passes. So here comes the Lone Fire. So he pays the cost. Maybe Cam's going to chain Icarus. Yeah, chain Icarus. Target Titanium, so he's going to negate. Yeah, not looking good for the champ. Lowe's gets another Lone Fire. But at least you get rid of the... He prisons the Lone Fire. Maybe he doesn't want him to get the Dandelion out. Alright, so he's left with Gores. Oh, Lowe's thought he had Heavy Storm or something. So summon Gear Frame. So he's got Gear Frame, Gores, Search Fortress. Attack. Does Cam have his own Gores? Yeah, drops his own Gores. So we're at 98 to 62. No Gores token, Cam? Alright, Torrential. Mirror Force, switches Gores to attack mode, runs over the Gear Frame. And yeah, Cam doesn't want to walk into Lowe's Gores. So Lowe's has 4 cards in hand. Fortress, Gores. I wasn't keeping too close. I wasn't paying too close attention to the Trap Dutch. I was distracted by this Titanium thing. Because I'm just trying to prove a point. Because I hear, it's not just Lowe's. People complain about them drawing the one Garnet all the time. And to me, I don't look at it that way. If I'm going to play a Garnet, in the long run, I'm not going to see it that much. That's how I look at it. All right, so Cam is attacking with the Gores token for 18. Now, will Lowe's drop the Gores here? Okay, he's got Gores. I think Debris Dragon. Yeah, see, sometimes people will just hit you. Like, Cam's going to hit him for 18 and just dare him to drop the Gores. Oh, does Los have the other Dandelion in his hand? Los might have the other Dandelion. Yeah, I think he has the other dandelion. So Gores. Tom Brady token? Oh, no. He ran over Tom Brady with the Gores. Yeah, you got to get Tom Brady off the field, man. All right, so Gores run over the token for 900. So we're at 71 to 53. That chibi Gores makes me sick, man. People always draw it against me, and the worst part is I'm starting to like it more than the original Gores. Oh man, I might get one. All right, so Cam Simmons, Card Trooper, Mills, Vayu, Yada, and Greffer. Vayu effect. But now that the Gores is gone, Cam can get aggressive. Return! So Crash, 1923. Leaving the Sheriff at 29. And here comes Return! And that is game. So the champ is up 1 game on the Sheriff. Cam actually almost won the 3rd YCS at Anaheim a couple weeks ago. I think I streamed his finals match, even though my channel's not an advanced channel, but you know I'm supporting one of my good friends, Cam. All right, here comes Foolish from the Sheriff. He was almost 3-time YCS champ, but came close. All right, so Lowe's Foolish's Dandy. 2 tokens. Summon Debris Dragon, so he's going to make a Stardust. I think this is... I'm actually curious, because I'm still not... I'm still not too familiar with this Nitro Vayu deck. It's still a Vayu deck, but I'm curious how this version deals with Stardust compared to the classic Vayu deck. Because the classic Vayu deck it kind of can struggle to deal with Stardust at times. So low trips does shoot, so it leaves him with Oppression, Deep Prison, Bottomless, Return, and Deck Depth. So 5 trap cards. Oof. Staring down the Stardust. As long as you don't attack with Stardust, you're in a good pool. As a Bottomless, Deep Prison, Deck Depth, Return, Oppression. Yeah, not looking good for the champ. Some Card Trooper. And you're probably going to be forced to if you Deep Prison here, then he's going to start beating you down with Stardust. So, yep, 61 to 8K. Now low sets 1, passes to the champ. Upstart. I love when I get dust shooted and I have Upstart, especially when I have the Oscar special double Upstart, because then my opponents get less information. So maybe if you get paired against me, you should hold the dust shoot and wait for me to play Upstart. And here comes Future Fusion. And he's going to Oppression. Actually, I don't think he can he negate Oppression with Stardust? I think if it's a Synchro, you can't. Maybe you can't negate Oppression either. So we're at 9,000 to 61. Card Trooper, Mills, Caius, Alias, and Starlight Road. Tributes. Both tokens for Fortress. And let's see. What is Cam going to do here? So he bottomlesses the Fortress. And Los is going to negate. Yeah, it looks like Los is going to negate the bottomless. What's going on here? What is he going to let it go through? I mean, you know he's got Deep Prison Oppression back there most likely. Okay, so Los also cited in Starlight Road. Probably because he's playing against Nitro Vayu, so he knows that Starlight Road is going to be good against Heavy, Torrential, Mirror Force, and all 3 Icarus attacks. So Los lets the bottomless go through. So just beating them down with Card Trooper. All right, summon Sirocco. Attack over the Card Trooper for 16. So this game, Los did not open Titanial. So far from the games I've watched, he's 6-1 with Titanial. At least I don't think he drew Titanial. Tribute for Caius. Banishes Sirocco. And here comes Bottomless. Bottomless number 2. Who's going to do Bottomless Chain Deck Dev? Yeah, Bottomless Chain Deck Dev. Yeah, he's good. Now he's going to Chain Deck Dev. Now we'll Los negate the Deck Dev. No, can you even negate Deck Dev? What does Stardust say? Chain Regeki Break. I don't even think he can negate Deck Dev. So he nails the D Prison. 2 tokens. Shows him Torrential. So now that he hit the D Prison, he's going to hit him for 25. Leaving Cam with 1 card. So, okay. All he has is Torrential. Cam's got 2 cards in hand. Normal summon Sirocco. Attack 1 of the tokens. Set 1, pass. Los reveals Heavy Storm. And the Gaia is coming out half the Sirocco. Can't pick up his card. So we are going to game 3. Okay. That I didn't see Titanial, so that's one game he didn't draw it. I gotta remind myself to always keep track. Because so far the previous 7 games, he's only drawn Titanial once. Yeah, I don't see it in his opening hand right here, so that's 7-1. All right, so here, at least on camera. Maybe the Titanium doesn't show up on, no, doesn't come to his hand on camera. All right, 7-1. So Gear Frame, Thumbs Up, Search, Fortress. He's got Caius. So Poke. Cam lets it go. Any back rows? Okay, 1 back row. Pass to Cam. All right, Sirocco. Attack DDV. DDV. They always have DDV. Yeah, here. Chain. Oh, no DDV. Oh. Oh, lucky Los. All right, so Los pokes Cam for 18. Now sets 1. Yeah, so far there's no signs of Titanial. So I'm going to put this as Los did not open Titanial. That's the new just challenge on the channel. How many times will Los draw Titanial? Because how many matches? Because I have, this is the 8th match. Okay, so the previous tournament, Los was on camera twice, and he only drew Titanial 1 game. At least it was in his opening hand, was 1 game that I saw. Icarus, Chain, Regeki Break, nails the Torrential, pitch, Force for Fortress, and Cam drops the Gores. Oof. So we're at 18. All right. So Gores is going to pop the token. So it looks like Los doesn't want to take 25. And now Cam summons Graph for a Pitch Plague. And he's going to Chain Regeki Break. Wait, what happened? Did he misplay? Uh-oh. What happened? Damn, Cam didn't shark him. Yeah, not looking good for Los. He has a Regeki Break while Cam's got all this. Oh, he's going to crow him. Okay. Oh, yeah. Los is in big trouble. All he has is Regeki Break. Staring down this board. Yeah. Cam should win this game. All right, Grepher attack. But you just gave him free information. Yep, attack with both. Set a third back row. And here comes Heavy. Heavy, is he going to chain Regeki break? Okay, chain Regeki break. I guess they're essentially both top decking. Yeah, but if Cam draws a dark... Yeah, if Cam draws a dark, it's game. Cam just needs to draw dark. Unless if Los risks it and goes for the Grepher. But then you lose to any monster over 700. Was this correct? I think Los loses no matter what. Yeah. Yeah, it didn't matter. It didn't matter what he did. Alright, so Cam is moving on with a 3-0 record. Pretty much guarantees top 8 because this tournament was 4 rounds. Yeah, 4 rounds cut to top 8. So again, the previous 8 games that Los has played, I've only seen him draw Titania once. Now, Los will be returning. I won't spoil when, but he will be returning. And if you guys haven't already, please consider joining our members only if you're interested in seeing these two great players play some more. I'm featuring them in War League. Them and myself, the Tire King Javi. Who else? The Tire King Javi, Ryanite, Adrian, and Wizop817. Also have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epik Cards and Games. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.